up, Ragin Nation? How y'all doing? This is Alex. You watching the Ragin Nation show Transformers 4 Edition. This is just a web series where we talk about all things that matter made for the production of the fourth installment of the live-action Transformers film franchise directed by Michael Bay. This is update number 51, and today, October 17th, marks the first official day of filming for the Hong Kong location of Transformers Age of Extinction. Michael Bay, Mark Wahlberg, and Nicola Peltz arrived yesterday at Hong Kong International Airport, and Li Bingbing arrived shortly. She's actually one of many Chinese actors who will be arriving. Han Gang will be arriving later on, but spotted on set was Titus Welliver's character. And Titus Welliver's character I find is very interesting because, well, nobody knows exactly what his role is in the movie. As soon as they casted him, I was very curious about what he was going to do, but apparently he's going to be in the Hong Kong filming locations, and he has some sort of significant role in the movie. And what's also very curious to me is that Jack Rayner was not spotted on set at all. Maybe the Hong Kong media doesn't know what he looks like, or he's just not important enough, but all I know is that he was not spotted on set. He did not arrive with Nicola Peltz or Michael Bay or Mark Wahlberg, and which kind of makes a little bit of sense to me, because remember the previous video where I mentioned that there's this major scene involving Mark Wahlberg and Nicola Peltz's character in front of the Hong Kong Legislation Building? Well, it's a major scene, but Jack Rayner wasn't there. Where is Jack Rayner in all of this? What is he doing in that major scene while that scene is going on? Well, he wasn't there, and maybe, perhaps, he's either going to show up later on or not going to show up at all, and he's just going to show up for the China filming. So maybe that's what's happening. Now, speaking of the Hong Kong Legislation Building filming, it has been green light. Operation Film at Hong Kong Legislation Building is a go, and that's going to be happening on October 26th. So that's a load off their minds, and you know we're talking about Michael Bay here. He's always able to get the shots he wants. So good on the production for making that happen, and also good on the people who helped them make it happen. So big thank you for them. Now, they've been filming at Juk Yu Chong on the first day of filming. That is actually Quarry Bay in English. The city district of Hong Kong that they're filming at is called Quarry Bay. And yesterday they've been doing some set decoration, making it look kind of like a street market type of area, like a public market type of area. That's where they've been filming today and doing all the setup. And I don't know exactly what goes on that set, and I don't know how long they're going to be going for, but they're going to be shooting a very tight game because they have a lot of locations to shoot at in Hong Kong for the 10 to 14 days that they're going to be there. Now, something very unfortunate happened while they were on set, and that was a couple of guys, like some locals from Hong Kong, attempted to attack Michael Bay, and one of them was holding a long air conditioner unit, which is kind of weird. And this was from some thugs, some gangsters, some triad members, and there was 3 of them, and apparently they were actually demanding protection money. Now, if you don't know what that is, that's they were extorting him. They were extorting the set. They knew that there's going to be a big production, a film production from Hollywood in that area, and obviously they have a lot of money, and they decided to extort the director. And what's so stupid is that they asked for approximately 13,000 US dollars, which is actually 100,000 Hong Kong dollars. They demanded that right there in cash, which is actually stupid. Okay, because first of all, who would have that kind of money in cash on hand right there to give to these thugs, and who would give that anyways? Well, what happened is that Michael Bay obviously refused to pay this fee because, well, it doesn't really make any sense. And then this guy attempted to lunge at Michael Bay with a long air conditioner unit. Michael Bay physically dodged it and wrestled him down to the ground. And then afterwards, 7 police officers intervened, okay? It took 7 police officers to take this guy down, because according to Michael Bay, he said that he's had some kind of zombie-like powers and tried to bite through somebody's Nike shoe. Anyways, these guys were arrested. 3 police officers got injured, and then the shoot continued. Michael Bay was not shaken up at all. In fact, he continued shooting. Like I said, Michael Bay runs a tight ship. He's got a tight schedule to shoot at. He's only got 10 to 14 days, and he's got to make the film go on. He's got to keep on with the production, and I got to say, I'm good on Michael Bay for staying strong and just focusing on what's important. Now, with regards to this unfortunate event, I just want to clear things up. A lot of people or a lot of reports don't know what exactly went on. A lot of reports are saying that Michael Bay attacked the police officers or something like that, and but no, this is not what happened. What happened is these thugs, these gangsters, they were demanding, they were trying to extort the production, okay? And you know what's crazy is that this is what they call a protection fee. You pay this fee and we'll protect other thugs from messing with your work, okay? But they don't actually do anything. This fee is all bogus. They're just demanding money from the set, okay? Now, this kind of thing, unfortunately, is a sad fact of Hong Kong, and that is it happens all the time. I think last year or the year before, a family, a father-daughter business of where they were selling fish at a fish market, okay? And they had a fish market business in another part of Hong Kong, and what had happened is that one of these thugs demanded protection money, and this guy refused to pay, and then his arm got slashed with a blade. So this is serious stuff, okay? This is not something to joke around about. A lot of some fans are actually saying, "Oh, these are G1 fanboys, or these are GoBots fans." You know, this stuff ain't funny, okay? This stuff is like, people have been injured even a lot more seriously than this. Michael Bay got off easy, but then this is Michael Bay, the master of destruction, blowing stuff up. You don't mess with him, but the fact is that this happens, and I don't think it's a laughing matter. So that's unfortunate that this happened. Now, these things also happened on another set of a movie, a major movie. Actually, John Woo, you know, the director of movies like Face Off and Mission Impossible 2 and Broken Arrow. He was working with Chow Yun-fat in Hard Boiled. That's his last Hong Kong film back in 1992. And he was approached by several different gangs, okay? Like, the first gang demanded money, okay? So they paid it off, okay? They don't want any trouble, okay? And then another gang came over, and they demanded that protection money. So they paid them off. And another gang, and it was getting really, really ridiculous, but they didn't want any trouble, so he paid them all off. Excuse me. Now, another production that did not run into any problems that was from Hollywood was Rush Hour. Okay, Brett Ratner, Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker, they didn't run into any problems with regards to thugs demanding protection money. And the main reason why is because, well, believe it or not, Jackie Chan has connections to triads, okay? He's connected, and nobody messes with Jackie Chan, okay? So that's why Brett Ratner had no problems when filming in Hong Kong, all right? Now, this is all very unfortunate that this happened. It probably won't happen again, but you never can be too safe. The fact is that you have an open set. People got to commute back and forth on the streets, and you can't really close off these sections, especially when it's such a busy area. So that's all I got to say in this episode. I just want to inform you about what has happened, what has been happening. And I just want to set the record straight that these were thugs that were demanding protection money from the crew. It wasn't anything having to do with Michael Bay or the production not paying not paying the rent for the area. It has nothing to do with that at all. Okay, it has nothing to do with police attacking Michael Bay and Michael Bay attacking Bay. It has nothing to do with that at all. I'm setting the record straight that this has to do with thugs, insignificant people who are just trying to extort money from the crew. Okay, so there you have it. That's all I gotta say in this video. Oh, I do want to tell you that as I'm learning more about the production in Hong Kong, I'm learning more Cantonese words, and I already taught you how to say Michael Bay, Optimus Prime, Megatron, and Bumblebee all in Cantonese. Now I'm going to teach you a few new words in Cantonese, and that would be the names of Mark Wahlberg. Now, I say names with a plural because Mark Wahlberg apparently has two names according to to these Chinese newspapers. You know, when actors arrive in Hong Kong, or at least when the Chinese newspapers need to report about a Hollywood actor, they make up names for them because they've never had a name before, so they make up a name for them. So Mark Wahlberg's name in Cantonese, according to one Chinese newspaper, is Mak Hak Wa Bo. Mak Hak Wa Bo. Now, another Chinese newspaper reported that his name, Mark Wahlberg's name, is Ma Hak Yoki Baka. Let me say that again. Mark Wahlberg's Cantonese name, according to another Chinese newspaper, is Ma Hak Yoki Baka. That just sounds ridiculous. Now, as for Nicola Peltz's Cantonese name rather, is Lei Go Lai Pui Si. Okay, so that's pretty close. Nicola Peltz, Lei Go Lai Pui Si. And then Age of Extinction. I already told you this before, but Age of Extinction is Ju Jik Chong Sang. And the literal translation for Age of Extinction is that it's already finished, but it's come back alive again. So it's already extinct. Something that is extinct, it's coming to life again. So obviously they're referring to dinosaurs or otherwise Dinobots. So that's what it refers to. Now finally, I just want to tell you what the paramount in Cantonese is. And paramount in Cantonese is Pai Lai Mong. Pai Lai Mong. So there you have it. All right, we're going to be doing a review for this later on. I'm just kidding. Anyways, if you want to know how you can win these items, okay, that's a USB stick with Megatron on it, Soundwave Constructed Bot, and Iron Man 2 War Machine Mega Block figure, okay? If you want to know how you can win these 3 items, stay tuned for the next video. The next video, I'm going to tell you about a contest on how you can win these 3 sweet items. And there you have it. That's all I got to say in this video. Stay tuned for my next video, and let me know your thoughts below about anything that I've talked about in the comment section below. My name is Alex Yu. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, by the way, as always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to this YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter at Ragin Nation. I'll see you next time. Peace. And it looks really nice. There's a couple of physical upgrades there, but just like all the other returning Autobots like Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, they're receiving upgrades.